Hello everyone, my name is Ahmad Nanda Yuma Rafi. I'm from Mercubuana University. Here I will try to explain about learn Japanese from basic. This is recommended for you if you want to learn Japanese language. Start from now. In this presentation, it contains types of word, which is I will describe kind of words in Japanese language, writing words, learning and analyzing how to write each words. And the third is particles, learn some particles in Japanese. And the fourth, basic phrases, knowing Japanese basic phrases that could be important if you want to travel in Japan. And the last is tips and trick, which I will give you tips and trick for learning Japanese language from basic. Okay, let's check it out. The first is types of words in Japanese. In Japanese, it could be contain hiragana and katakana. Hiragana and katakana are both phonetic symbol or syllabic, and there are 46 basic characters in each. Hiragana is used primarily to spell words that have Japanese roots or grammatical elements, and katakana is used to spell foreign and technical words like computer is one of the example, or used for emphasis. In this, you can see that hiragana is like that. It describes like phonetic or syllabic like a, I, u, e, o. Like a, I, u, a, and o. Same as hiragana, katakana also describe or have a meaning is phonetic like this. But for kanji is symbolic or logographic, and it is the most common means of written communication in the Japanese language, with more than 50,000 different symbols by some estimates. However, most Japanese can get by with using about 2,000 different kanji in everyday communication. And a single kanji characters can have multiple meanings depending on how it is pronounced and the context in which it is used. As you can see over here, this is the kanji. Different with hiragana and katakana, kanji is symbolic or logographic, so it has different meaning. So this is the writing words. Kanji is mainly used for lexical elements, nouns for stems, adjective stems, and also forth. And hiragana has rounded letter shapes, which are mainly used for the grammatical elements of sentences such as particles, auxiliary verbs, and suffix of nouns. And also katakana has an angular letter shape, which is most often used for foreign words and also for the purpose of emphasis. This is, you can see, this is the step-by-step to write a kanji. You can browse this in a Google, and we also have how to write katakana and hiragana. As you can see, this is how to write kanji. Actually, because kanji has actually 50,000, so I can put all of them over here. So I only put 2 like this. And this is one of the example of hiragana, and the above is, and the above is, and the below, and this is the example of katakana. So in Japanese, we know about particles. Particles is like to be in English, but here there are many kind of particles, but in this presentation, I only describe 4 the main particle or most common particle in Japanese. The first is wa. Formation or the grammar is a, wa, b, des, or a is b. Wa follows the topic the speakers want to talk about. Therefore, wa is often called topic marking particle. And o. Formation is noun plus o plus verb. O marks the grammatical object of a sentence. It follows noun and noun phrases. And the third is ni. Ni Formation, place plus ni. Ni indicates a place forward where someone or something moves. It is preceded by the name of the place and followed by a verb which indicates a moving action. And the last is a, location or direction plus a. Formation is location or direction plus a. A is basically the same as ni, except it emphasizes direction over arrival. The main difference is usage. A is never used as from, by, and at. And this is the basic phrases. Perhaps if you want to visit Japan, this is the most common basic phrases. The first is Ohayo gozaimasu, which has a meaning is good morning, and konbanwa, which has a meaning good evening, konnichiwa, which has a meaning good afternoon. Actually you can also use konnichiwa as starting phrase, starting conversation phrase, like a hello, like that, and oyasumi nasai or good night. And if you want to ask Japanese, could you speak English? You can use Eigo hanasemasu ka? Eigo is English. Hanasemasu is speak. Do you speak? And ka is the question mark. And this is the phrases. I hope if you want to learn basic Japanese, you can analyze from phrase because it's very useful. I suggest you to do it. And the next is tips and trick. To learning Japanese language, the first thing that you should understand and you should do is know the difference between the script. There are three character sets in the Japanese language: hiragana, katakana, and kanji. If you want to learn Japanese for beginners, you simply have to start here. And the second is plan your learning around your goals. Thinking about why you want to learn will help you to create an action plan for learning effectively. And it's important to find the best way to learn Japanese for you. And the third is do a little bit every day. If you are serious about learning Japanese, you have to practice every day. A 1 hour class per week just is not going to cut it. Perhaps you can practice or remembering a kanji, 10 kanji every day, or 20 kanji every day, or 20 vocabulary every day. At least you do it every day, so you can improve your Japanese skills. And the last is surround yourself with Japanese. One of the most powerful things you can do when you are learning a foreign language, not only Japanese, is to create an immersion environment. Listen to Japanese music, watch Japanese movies, cook Japanese food, make Japanese friends, and stick Japanese posters on your wall, and etc. It will improve. If you surround yourself with Japanese, it could be automatically improve your Japanese skills. So that's all from me. If you have something to ask, you can put it in the comment. And my name is Rafi. Thank you and see you next time.